EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay. We all know this community lives for its Packers, and the green and gold came out of the tunnel a short time ago, and it was loud. We are ready for football, so are they, as the Packers get set to match up with the Miami Dolphins. Here comes Jalen Waddle from his end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. A play fake for Gaskin. Now Tua. He'll get this out wide to Gaskin. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's second down. Tua sets up to pass it. This one complete to Jalen Waddle. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40.
Partney sold the go route really well. Thought he was going deep, then curled it back inside for a nice completion.
DBs love when they pump the brakes, don't they?
Yeah, that's really a whole lot of fun. It's almost like you said, listen, if you're going to sell the go, just go, and let's see who's faster.
Meanwhile, Tua's throw is taken in by Waddle. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Again, they will throw it with Tagovailoa. He sets to fire deep. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Mike Gesicki, 48 yards. And the Dolphins have taken the early lead on the road here at Lambeau. Tua going to try and throw for it. And the Dolphins are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Rodgers going to return it from his end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Rodgers will break the huddle and bring the pack up first and 10 at their own 23. Throwing to start the drive. Rodgers open on the left side. This is Valdez-Scantling. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. So from the 36 now, first and 10. Here's Rodgers to throw. Over the middle, complete. That's Adams. That catch good for only a couple. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
All right, Brad, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. That ball is caught. Marquez Valdez-Scantling. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A big play that time through the air. 30 yards.
Let's hit, hometown team. We gotta play the 49ers. We gotta strike there.
Rodgers now on first down. Setting up the screen here, Aaron Jones. Oh, some strong running. Touchdown! Aaron Jones, 27 yards. And the Packers move back within a couple of the lead. There are several elements to a well-executed screen pass. This one resulted in a touchdown. It had all of those elements.
Yeah, you're so right, because you really need the rush to almost get to the quarterback, almost get to the passer. Then you've got to get the ball thrown perfectly, whether it's to the running back, the wide receiver, whoever the screen guy is. And, of course, the blocking has to form in front to get him downfield for the touchdown.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. Waddle is going to elect to not bring this out, and instead his guys will begin at the 25-yard line. The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
A good gain on first has them set up with second and just a couple of inches now from the 29. Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. Completes it to the tight end, Smythe. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. He winds up giving a yard back there, and now it's 3rd and 2. Play action. Now it's Tua. Dancing to his left. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. With nowhere to throw it, decided to scramble, and a nice job, CD. Got the yardage that he needed.
Yeah, and his teammates are certainly going to appreciate that effort, even if his coaches don't, because they would have wanted him to slide and protect himself. But he chose team gain over personal protection.
Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. 8-6 the score after one.
Finna shut that shit down, no.
So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Man, I hate that motherfucker.
Now Tua. Pass incomplete.
Oh, man, for him to be that wide open and drop it. Sometimes you have just too much time on your hands, right? You end up thinking way too much, and your hands get shaky.
And yes, he's a tight end, but that's a catch he should have made. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Anytime a ball's thrown in the middle of the field that's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch. Doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense, because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. And again, it's Tagovailoa. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. That's going to bring up 4th down. Only a gain of 2 there. Tagovailoa going for it on 4th down. Try to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Chris Barnes. And the Packers will take over possession here up at the 44. So that time the pressure got home just as he was releasing the football and caused the pick.
And what it did was it disrupted that fragile balance of the mechanics of throwing the football. You know, from the footwork to being able to actually throw it downfield. If one piece of that puzzle gets disrupted, it affects the entire chance of success.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
With my hometown team, the Packers. best to know that.
They run again with Dillon.
Go, Dillon.
And he gets this inside the 35-yard line.
And that's the big fella's MO right there. Running through tackles, keeping the sticks moving forward. This defense, if you don't bring 11 guys to the ball to try and get him on the ground, he's going to keep making runs like that. I feel the press box shaking every time he touches the rock.
And he'll get down to about the 26-yard line. They had 2 straight first downs, now a gain of 9 to set up 2nd and 1. Now the toss to Jones, running right. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Aaron Jones with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Packers have taken the lead.
Well, we've said it many times. He is always a threat to go the distance anytime he's got the ball in his hands. And on this occasion, he did just that.
Well, he's definitely the guy that makes this offense go. And when you're an RB1, running back 1, you've got to be willing to be patient at times as well. Not every run's going to be the home run we saw there. But once you get that opportunity and that opening, you take full advantage.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away.
Waddle will return this from the end zone.
Oh, a dangerous return, man, showing it here.
And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34.
The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used
That's caught inside the 20. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Jalen Waddle, 66 yards. And the Dolphins have tied it. Now they can take the lead with the extra point. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. They'll look to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Well, split the difference, and they're right where they would have been with 2 PATs. They got the 2-point conversion the first time. They failed there.
Interesting, isn't it? Because the first time you go after your first score, that feels like a gamble. The second time when they tried it again, that felt like, what the heck, right? Because, as you said, even if you miss it, you split the difference, and you're right on schedule at 14 points.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match than a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. And he'll get about 6 up to the 27-yard line. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. A reminder coming up here at halftime, we'll ship you off to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman will have first half highlights and analysis from a back and forth first half that we've seen. And that is incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on 4th down. Here we go on 4th down with Rodgers. Slant to Adams. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39.
And that's a big pickup of a first down. And you know that all week, both sides of the ball, offense and defense, are going through every situation. And in this case, the offensive guys had the right play dialed up because defensively, you work on 4th down situations as well.
And deflating for the defense. They can't get the stop here. And he's got this to the 30 before being taken down. So the big play has him all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones.
53 yards rushing for him now to this point.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Rodgers going to throw. He sets up the screen to Jones. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here. 3rd and 5. On play action. Now Rodgers looking for the end zone. Got a man open. It's Adams. Touchdown, Green Bay. Davante Adams there to make the grab. And the Packers have moved out in front. This time, the extra point up and good. And the lead is now 21-14. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive.
And we'll see how they want to play this. Just a little over 20 seconds to go.
Now the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. On play action, here's Tua. Under pressure, and they got to him again. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Open receiver here, complete. It's Parker. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. So on 4th down, kicking it away here, Michael Pilardi. And good hustle here, as this is going to be blown dead right at the 9-yard line. And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Okay, Coach, yeah, adjustments likely going to play a big role in this 3rd quarter in what's been a tight contest so far.
So it's the Packers set to receive the kick. They've got the lead as well as we are underway in the 3rd quarter.
Rodgers going to return it from his end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
They'll begin the drive with a run by Dillon.
And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. 2nd down. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Again, it's Dillon.
He'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
I can't believe they even let you play.
They'll try and run for it with Jones. And Jones is not going to have the first down as they stop him short. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. And that's complete to Adams. Touchdown, Packers. Davante Adams, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Packers add 6 to their lead. Now Crosby for the point after. He missed one earlier, remember, but this time he gets it to go. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away.
Waddle will return this from the end zone. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
Tua wants to throw it on second down. Throw left side here, complete to the tight end, Gesicki. And they're able to get this one across the 35. One play has him to the 37 here for 1st and 10. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. He'll get this to his tight end, Gesicki. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44.
7 yards, the pickup there.
That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Off of play action, Tagovailoa. And he finds Parker here, complete. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. A big play there for the Dolphins. They fake the handoff. Now Tua steps away to his left.
Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Darnell Savage.
And the Packers are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. They are just putting things together so well here, drive after drive. They really have captured the momentum, haven't they?
They've taken momentum and pretty much not just given him a jersey, but a seat on the bench as well. Whatever do you need, you've got it, because the way they're stringing things together and creating that distance between them and their opponent, it's really hard to narrow that gap. And the other part is they're taking their spirit away from them, too.
Yeah, now they're just looking to add to that total.
Meanwhile, Rodgers' throw taken in by Valdez-Scantling.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. It's caught here by Adams. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. Final minute now of the 3rd quarter. On 2nd down, it's Jones. And he stopped immediately there. Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority, because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
On play action, Rodgers. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
One thing that offensive guys stress when they throw the deep ball, you're just counting on your receiver to find it, adjust before the defensive back can get his head around. In this case, though, the DB matched it move for move and knocked it away.
Hey,
Rodgers going to go on 4th down. They find some open field here. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So a moment to catch our collective breath after the 4th down conversion. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Here's Rodgers. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by Jerome Baker.
And the Dolphins are right back in this football game.
Two-score game here in the fourth, and that pick, it kind of keeps the door ajar, doesn't it?
It does, and you wonder about their strategy because with a two-score lead, you would think maybe you're just sitting on it trying to drain some clock. It's almost like they felt like, hey, we've got a good cushion. We can keep pressing it. It ended up costing them.
Tua now on first down. That's to Waddle on the quick slant. Touchdown, Dolphins. Jalen Waddle with his second touchdown of the night. And the Dolphins have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. They're going to try and run. And he will get into the end zone, and the two-point conversion will cut this down to a 6-point game. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Rodgers going to return it from his end zone. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. And now look at him go. He's at the 30, 10, 5, and he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. A.J. Dillon, 78 yards. And the Packers use the big play to extend their fourth quarter lead. So now Rodgers will lead the Packers up to go for 2. They're going to run for it with Jones. And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. Waddle will return this from the end zone. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the fourth quarter. This drive becomes very critical. And the defense loses him. It's complete. And all the way down to the 24-yard line. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. They'll roll him out right. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
Forced out to his left. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. So he was past the line of scrimmage when he threw it.
And as they say, that's a no-no. Got to be able to understand where you are on the field and not cross the line before throwing the ball downfield.
Tua on 4th down. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. And that is incomplete. The Dolphins can't convert on 4th down. And the Packers D comes up with a big stop. Rodgers will bring the Pack up with a 1st and 10, just shy of the 30. And he'll begin the drive with a give to Jones. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.